Bacon, banknotes, Benjamins, cheddar, cheese, dead presidents, Fetty, Franklins, G's and greens, Lincolns, moolah, pesos, peas. It's all about the ma, less about the shimmy, shimmy, ya, shimmy, yay. Like Jay-Z says, he's not a businessman, he's a businessman. And to let him handle his business, damn. But isn't being a business not too far from being a product? And isn't being a product on the road to being sold? And isn't that exactly what they rapped about before hitting platinum and gold? Because it seems to me that from fighting the power, we've gone to climbing that tower, and freedom's being appropriated as buying brand attire. Freedom of the people rebranded as a market is Pinochet again, but in lyrical format. Because the corporate capturing of a critical subculture, then selling it back to people of colour, as Apple, Samsung, Nike and Chrysler, is not so different from the conquest of our lands, private exploitation of resources from our hands, raw materials taken then sold back to us for profit, just as messages of subversion have been rebranded for the market. But I guess it's easier to celebrate the mass consumption of hip-hop than to ask who's generating the wealth and is actually on top and making the bacon, banknotes, Benjamins, cheddar, cheese, dead presidents, Fetty, Franklins, G's and greens, Lincolns, moolah, pesos, peas. Formerly freedom fermented in street parties, a way to gain power as a disenfranchised culture. But now it seems power gaining is the culture. No more emphasis on free thinking for liberation, the critiques are only woke enough to pass for entertainment. Not woke enough that they're consequential, not like Zulu Nation's revolutionary potential. Now freedom is framed firstly as financial fixation, the freedom to consume, not socio-political emancipation. So the outcome is still the same for the majority. Most people of colour still face intergenerational poverty. To avert the problem, we're told, keep up the grind so you can wine and dine, capitalism's apparent silver lining. But grinding is just rap language for pull yourselves up by your bootstraps, ignoring that our boots are being worn on others' feet, and very few are still rapping about that feat, and that cheat that means the same people are incarcerated, there's a social housing crisis and surveillance state, the ghettos are still ghettos, the consumers are still marginalised. The only thing that's changed is that the genre is being gentrified for the sake of the bacon, banknotes, Benjamins, cheddar, cheese, dead presidents, Fetty, Franklins, G's and greens, Lincolns, moolah, pesos, peas. My outlining the co-option of hip-hop by capitalism is not just condemnation, but a speculation about whether hip-hop is not just a metaphor of a marketization of all resistance, the co-option of our other messages. T-shirts about being a feminist, made by women in sweatshop factories. Anti-capitalist as an aesthetic vibe, liberals buying clothes for double their price. Ally as a hashtag used by allies who moved out of our neighborhoods, and Californian avocado-eating vegans wasting water on avocado growth. The techniques of resistance have never been so mortal, from the decentralized screams of the dispossessed to the modern-day accumulation by dispossession. Soon enough, Kanye will rap about decolonizing the university. Snoop will ask you to queer your cookbook, Jay-Z subvert your wardrobe, and Drake, your bed. Because there's nothing more alarming than poor people of color claiming power, but nothing so easily disarming as misdirecting us towards only the bacon, banknotes, Benjamins, cheddar, cheese, dead presidents, Fetty, Franklins, G's and greens, Lincolns, moolah, pesos, peas.
Mark Grist, can't spit. Parked to the bar with an old bic and parchment. Tired this, not used to crafting bars, can't fit shit, don't get me started. My mitts aren't equipped, what I'm carving's hardly usable. Excuse me while I barge in. Mark Grist, starving artist, party barred and bastard, charge your glasses. Mama, he's bastard starfish on the carpet. Half Tony Stark, mixed with half Bonaparte, mixed with half Joan of Arc, embalmed in flame retardant. Mark Grist, calm as a spar trip, grasping like a tar pit, sparring mask, ninjas above Scotland Yard, arms ripping through plastic, clipping the charge before the spark hits. Half man, half myth, like blowing into your cartridge. Sarge, it's large bib on the sonar. It's Mark Grist as he dart swims through basking shark fins, palm to palm, flip the carp, stingrays part as he gargles in his own Shangri-La. Fish dance with mermaids as they unclasp their bra strings. Mark Grist serving underarm with advantage, he can't miss the target, his opponent started chanting. Now sprawling lethargic, starboard of his starship, Martian force departing, mastiffs barking down the hallways as they guard him. Mark Grist slicks side parting, not sure what he's charged with, but the Marquis of Bath is demanding some answers. He raises his arm, winks, starts parping from his armpit. Jury forward laughing as he pins it all on Jar Jar Binks. Harsh Mark Grist, scarred starch, winds barge past him in his basket, mushing hard through the Antarctic. Now half bitten, arm dripping, sparking his last cig. Zombies march in towards the shotgun he can't lift. Now feeling car sick, now being car sick. Now 600 Mark Grist drive past him as he's barfing. Now sharp whistle, large shindig, raising his glass. Clink, harvesting laughs, winks, large fins like this is charismatic. Midnight in the park, swigging a few jars. 6 guys walking past him, one stops to ask, is that Mark Grist? No answers, they nod and charge him, gripping his arms, hitting him hard. Mark snarls, lips, nose, face drip away. Mug splits apart, Mark bleats, ribs, spark teeth sink into arms. Jesus, Carl's bleeding! Gasp, screams, whimpers, Bri can't believe it. Cries out, Carl, cheese it! A creature's mouth plays a part, whispers, Mark David Grist. Lightning arcs, pavement splits, enlarged naked gin, bare-ass naturist. Ape as you can be made to think, his calves part, dick sways, thick as Margate, whips hilltops with more force than Darth Vader's kids. Mark David Grist, grenades are like grapes to it. Waves turn away as it brays, sun's rays eclipse, parked in its crater. It laughs, takes a shit, whilst wailing out its favourite bits from Taylor Swift's greatest hits. Sarge, it's just too dangerous, no way we can parlay with this. Cars have been caved and flipped carnations, drip the pond in the park, strained to drink. I mean the local spa sprayed in piss will end up all pureed like those park rangers did. We've got one last chance, kid, aim for its ass, make it stick, take position, look sharp. Sarge, you'll be alarmed, wait, that twig, no shit. Eyes blanch, raised to its starched mane that twists. Appraising grin, waits to spring, Sarge barks. Okay, wait for it! Mark David Grist, rifles charged, spray their pips, light the dark, flaming limbs, monster barks, flame that spit, thousands charred, bacon bits, carbon carved, spray to mist. One last parched cavement sinks back to his arms, raises his last dart, hearts racing, kicks back to his army training, nailing it. His dog tags show one name, it's Grist, there's an M legit, we're ending this. The enemy dismembers while surveying him, he's not afraid, it charges, he targets, waits, then click.
This is entitled Footnotes for Kanye. You look hungry. Like that girl don't make you no fried chicken or macaroni and cheese. Like she don't fill you on the inside. Like you haven't had a home-cooked meal since your mama died. You look like you lost the psalm in your own song. Like you want to talk to God, but you're afraid because y'all ain't spoken so long. Do you tell your daughter about me? How we were bittersweet, to never mess with entertainers because they always leave. That he'll get on and he'll leave your ass for a white girl. And he'll give her your style, your language, your waist, damn near try to give her your face. And somewhere in his post-traumatic twisted fantasy, he'll make it all okay. But what's the worth in loving a man who's lost his smile anyway? When Kim fucks up the lyrics to the college dropout like them white folks used to fuck up your name, do you pretend... Y'all don't even have to say anything. Let's just do this real quick, okay? When Kim fucks up the lyrics to the college dropout like them white folks used to fuck up your name, do you pretend not to notice? Do you regret the Marilyn Monroe and your decision and wish you could have taken Billie Holiday as your bride? Do you ever want to run back to your wedding day and have it all over on the South Side? Do you wake up in the middle of the night and just think that she wasn't the right girl? Like you should have found one of them I like art type girls. Can you hear all the black kids calling your name? Wondering why the boy who rapped about his mama getting arrested for the sit-ins didn't sit in. Why he traded Why he traded in his Nat Turner for Ralph Lauren. Do you know how many kids at the protest had your sneakers on? None of them. Do you know how many of your songs were played at the protests? All of them. Could you hear all of the lights? The flashing lights, the new slaves, the runaways on their road to redemption, waiting for Malcolm West to have the whole world at attention. Nigga, they got you quiet. Like, how come only at award shows he riots? Maybe Jesus was all talk. Jesus never needed Adidas to walk. Maybe Jesus was all talk. Jesus never needed Adidas to walk. Why is he outlining sneakers when the South Side is outlined in chalk? Can someone go and find the man who could make a diamond with his own bare hands? We are looking for you because these kids still want to be just like you. They want to rap and make soul beats just like you. Even though you just not you. Even though you traded in your spaceship to buy back your 40 acres and a mule. Even though you traded in your spaceship to buy back your 40 acres and a mule. Purchased the plantation and master's daughters too. Nigga, why you got these white folks claiming you? Like they built you, like they made you, like they polished you, like they ready them a good nigga for the picking, like they got you for sale. Oh, how they love Kanye. Let's put them all in front of the store. Like you there, black boy. You forgot you black boy. They got you lost in this world. You getting blackmailed for that white girl. You don't see how your lies is affecting me. You don't see how our lives were supposed to be. And I never let a nigga get that close to me. And you ain't cracked up to what you were supposed to be. I guess it's bittersweet poetry.